Overthinking is a silent enemy. It drains your energy, paralyzes your decision-making, and traps you in imaginary battles. It turns simple moments into stressful ones and magnifies small doubts into overwhelming fears. The Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, Seneca, understood the dangers of living too much in the mind. They taught that peace comes not from controlling every thought, but from understanding which thoughts are worth our time and which we must let go. This video explores 9 timeless Stoic lessons that will help you stop overthinking and finally set your mind free. These aren't just philosophical ideas. They're tools for living a calm, clear, and focused life. Lesson 1. You control how you interpret everything. Marcus Aurelius once said, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it." Overthinking begins when we assign too much meaning to things. A text message, a glance, a silence. But the Stoic reminds us, those things are neutral. It's our interpretation that stirs emotion. Instead of spiraling into assumptions, pause and ask, what am I assuming here? Do I know it to be true? By taking control of your interpretation, you take control of your mind. Lesson 2. Focus only on what you can control. Epictetus taught, some things are up to us and some things are not. Overthinking often comes from trying to predict, prevent, or change things beyond our control. You cannot control how others react. You cannot control the future, but you can control your effort, your attitude, and your focus in the present moment. That is enough. Every time your mind spirals into worry, ask, is this in my control? If not, let it go. If yes, act. Lesson 3. Thought is not action. The Stoics were doers. They believed in action over endless contemplation. Thinking has its place, but overthinking is a trap that leads nowhere. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." The more we live in our heads, the more we disconnect from life. Replace excessive thought with decisive action. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for progress. Even a small step forward quiets the noise. Lesson 4. Accept uncertainty as a constant. Much overthinking is just fear of the unknown. What if this happens? What if it doesn't? The Stoics embraced uncertainty not as a flaw in life, but as a feature. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, "Do not worry about the future. You will meet it with the same weapons of reason you use today. Train yourself to be flexible, to face the unknown with calm preparation, not panic. When you stop needing certainty, you stop needing to overthink." Lesson 5. Time is precious. Don't waste it in loops. Seneca warned, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Overthinking is one of the greatest thieves of time. You sit down to start your work, but you replay a conversation from yesterday. You lie in bed, but your mind runs through future scenarios. You must reclaim your time, create boundaries for thought. When it's time to act, act. When it's time to rest, rest. Guard your mind as you would guard your most limited resource. Lesson 6. Silence the inner critic. Much of overthinking is self-judgment disguised as reflection. You question your choices, your worth, your path, but the Stoic learns to silence that inner critic. Epictetus taught, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Mastering your self-talk is part of that mastery. When you notice the voice of doubt, don't argue, observe it, then return to your task. The inner critic weakens when you stop feeding it attention. Lesson 7. Clarity comes from stillness, not noise. The Stoics valued stillness, not just physical, but mental. The quieter your mind becomes, the more clearly you see. Journaling, deep breathing, solitude. These are not luxuries, they are disciplines. They help you separate noise from truth and opinion from wisdom. When your thoughts race, slow your breath. Return to your breath. Write it down. Sort the fog into clarity. Stillness is your sharpening stone. Lesson 8. Let go of perfection. The drive to be perfect, to never make a mistake, is a root of overthinking. But the Stoics knew progress matters more than perfection. Marcus wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." You don't need a flawless plan to take the next step. You just need the courage to move. The moment you accept that mistakes are part of growth, you free your mind from paralyzing fear. Lesson 9. Freedom lies in letting go. The final and most important Stoic lesson is this: to be free, you must let go. Let go of control. Let go of needing to know. Let go of obsessing over what others think. The Stoic lives simply, intentionally, and with purpose. He does not seek validation, he seeks truth. He does not cling, he adapts. Overthinking is holding on too tight. Freedom is the release. Practice letting go. And in that release, you will find your peace. Conclusion. You don't need to fight every thought. You need to rise above them. The Stoics weren't emotionless. They were empowered, and so can you be. Watch this video again. Absorb these lessons. Apply them daily. And remember, the mind you train becomes the life you live. Subscribe for more Stoic teachings and share this with someone who needs peace of mind.